All right, here, I hope, is a very short video on this item, Beeitzie. Now, to give you some background information, Bluetooth is just a colorful word to say no wires. Many of you know this. If you Bluetooth, you send or transmit a signal to a source, or you receive a signal from a source. Many TVs today, not all of them, have, and they generally refer to them as smart TVs, have Bluetooth technology so that you can set the TV so that it will broadcast sound, its signal, the audio over a wavelength that can be picked up with earphones. It can be picked up with hearing aids. Some hearing aids are made to pick up Bluetooth so that you can sit there and watch TV and you can hear it as if you're on headphones. I use these a lot. These are Beats. These little black things, and you hang them over your ear. There are two of them, one for my left and one for my right ear. And I use these a lot to Bluetooth. If I'm on an airplane and I'm watching a movie on my computer, my laptop, then I'll Bluetooth the sound to me. Or if the TV is on the seat back in front of me, I can Bluetooth it over to my earphones. So there's a lot of different ways to get Bluetooth. However, all those TVs that don't have Bluetooth require some kind of a transmitter. That's what this is. This is not only a transmitter, but it's also a receiver. See that? That's important. Not all of these Bluetooth devices are both transmitters and receivers. Now, I very often watch TV in the evening before I go to sleep, and I don't want to disturb the people in the room, all the other party goers and stuff while I'm trying to fall asleep. So I will Bluetooth the sound of the TV over to my ears. For years, I've used this device here. It's called a Me. See it? Me. And this requires that you have a cable that plugs into it to charge up the battery. The battery in this would last about 8 hours. That's important to know. But you also, today, these are made durable enough that you can leave them plugged in all the time. It doesn't hurt the battery that's in them if you've got it plugged in all the time. But this requires a cord that's plugged in to the back of it, like this, into the back of it, like this. And then this is plugged into, take a look, it's plugged into a connection like that on the back of one of my TVs. However, to get power to this, you use a cord like this. This then plugs into the back of this, like right here. See that? Plugs into the back. And that cord then is connected to a device that connects to a plug for the wall. So this gets plugged into the wall, this gets plugged into the TV, and then with my Bluetooth receiving device, I can listen to the sound coming out of the television set. These have been okay, but the technology is getting a little bit old. You have to buy the newer versions. So I went shopping. I mean, this one was dropping out on me, in the middle of a program or something. I have to get up, and then it's called pairing. That's when you connect one device to another so that you can airdrop the sound. When you go to pair it, I'd have to pair this once or twice a night to finally get it settled in where I could watch my program. So I would pair it, crawl into bed, get all warm and comfortable, be watching a basketball game, and I got to get up and repair it. So I went looking for a new device, and I found this one. It comes with this, which is the brains of it all. This gets plugged into that same spot I told you a moment ago. You plug that in, then the other side of this, you see it? Whoop, there it is. Gets plugged into a cord like this. Whoop. Well, I'll get it in a moment. With my trimmer, it is not easy to do. Okay, plugs in like that. So you got this connected to the TV. You got this connected for power. It's connected down here. And this then gets connected to, the plug device that this here gets plugged into the plug device that plugs into your wall. However, some TVs have this connection on the back. So you can actually get the power from the TV. Keep in mind, if you do that, when you shut off the power to the TV, it shuts off the power to this transmitter, receiver, shuts that off as well. That's not a bad thing. But again, these are made so robust, I contacted the company. I can leave this plugged into the wall all the time, so it's always running, whether I have my TV on or not. It's not paired. Now, many of these devices, even this older model here, this has two places on the side to pair. It's got an on-off switch, and then you can pair to one device, and you can pair to another device. Well, this one has that same setup. You've got an on-off switch right here, and then you can pair one to transmit and one to receive. But you can also pair, as it shows here, two devices. So if you're with someone and they have headphones and they want to listen to the same program you're listening to, but not disturb the people around them, then you can pair two devices. Now, for a long time, they came out with those TV ears that you put the pads over and it hangs under your chin like this. Mine, the first time I tried it, it just kept breaking. This is much more sophisticated, much more robust. So this device comes with this cable. It comes with what's called an RC cable, because some TVs and other devices are even older devices and they don't have the single kind of connection. So it comes with this RC. It comes with this. This is a 3.25 milliliter female adapter or connection. I don't know when I'll ever use this, but it came with it too. And it also came with this, because on some airplanes and other places, you'll find that there's a 2-plug that's necessary. And this one that I just bought came with this. It wasn't very expensive, relatively inexpensive, really. And I've tried it out. And I wanted to, and it also comes with this manual. What's the best page in this manual, by the way, is the page that talks about the different places on the device and what they mean. Anyway, it comes with a manual also. So I'm able to take this device, plug it into the back of my TV, connect it to a power source, either in the back of the TV or in the wall, and then I can use these headphones or any other headphones or a really good pair of hearing aids. Hearing aids don't come with Bluetooth technology necessarily. You have to order them that way, and it costs a little bit more, but just want to let you know. Then I put these on, and I'm able to listen to sound. What's great about these, I have, these big Bose headphones that fit over, which I really like. They're wonderful. I use them on airplanes. They're noise canceling. So I can be on an airplane, and it's going, and the sound of the airplane goes away. But I can use those because they're also Bluetooth technology. Turn them on and off. But have you ever tried to lay on a real stiff kind of, Princess Leia kind of headset? It hurts. With these earbuds, I like the Bluetooth wireless. So since I lay very often on this side and sleep, I know it's a little too much personal information, I'll take this bud, put it into this ear, like this, and then I can watch my TV and listen to the sound coming out of it. Okay, a couple things I want to correct before I get to the end of the video. Bluetooth is, wireless. Some people will use things like this, plug one into each ear. They've got a little control right here on the end, right here, see it? And then they plug this end into whatever they're listening to. I would use something like this, but the cord would have to be awfully long to reach the TV. And then when I rolled over, I might choke myself. So I don't use that. I want to use Bluetooth. These are those big headphones I talked to you about, where I put them on and you can't hear me anymore. They're wonderful. They're also Bluetooth technology, but these only work in certain situations. I like those earbuds. I talked about that. I also mentioned that the device that I used before has a battery in it, and that has about an 8-hour battery capability. So you can unplug it from its power, take it somewhere, use it remotely, and not worry about it. It won't run down. This new one that I purchased has up to 24 hours. So if you plug it in to like a plug on the airplane that you're riding on, or if you plug it into your car dashboard, you can get up to 24 hours of use with this. I didn't talk about the fact that the Bluetooth technology in this new one, is 5.4, V5.4. That's the newest technology in Bluetooth. It technically refers to the technology to help increase range and help increase battery life and connection. It improves the quality of the sound. And one last comment. When they talk about transmitting Bluetooth, they talk about latency. Latency refers to the fact that, well, if you're like me, you don't like to be watching television and have the lips of the actors on the television be different from the sound that you're hearing. Latency refers to that capability of the Bluetooth to be able to project or transmit the sound in such a way that you really don't have a noticeable break between the action you're watching and the sound that you're hearing. So I just wanted to let you know that I encourage you to consider buying this device if you want to get Bluetooth technology. Before you do, check and make sure that your TV or your cell phone, which has Bluetooth, or your radio in your car, make sure that it doesn't need this transmitter or receiver. And again, it transmits from whatever you connect it to, and it also receives over to whatever you connect it to. This device is portable enough. I can put it in my pocket. I can plug it into the plug on my car, on the dash of my car, the newer cars, not the old cars. You plug it in because the older cars don't have it. Or I can take it on an airplane and I plug it into connection on the airplane and shoot the music over to my earphone, to my earbuds. I don't have to have the cord. Bluetooth basically means no cord. Consider getting this device. By the way, it's a model 3.301, B301. It's like the newest version. That's the name of the product there. You can find it on Amazon. So consider it. Just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day. Bye now.